to your beginning of the month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on in your energy, what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Virgo. Beginning of the month for Virgo, please. Best message for Virgo. There it is. Whoa. Four of Pentacles. Holding tight. Taking on those responsibilities. Feeling like you have responsibilities that you need to take on. Wow, that's awesome. It's awesome because it shows that control, right? That control that you're holding on to. It could even be a status. You know, holding on to the status of how people see you. And they may see you as very responsible. And being fair and responsible with your money as well, holding tight, not just overspending, not just, you know, going out there and just, just blowing all your money. You're being more frugal about it. And it feels like somebody out there might even be, you know, saying, hey, you know what? It's up to you to make the judgment calls. I like it when you make the judgment calls because you make, you know, the right call. Okay. So very nice. Holding tight. And let's see what's going on. Using the responsibility. And it could even be like you're the responsible one in the family and everybody is like, hey, you know what? Can you do this and can you do that? Because they know you're going to do it. Okay. So clarifying on the Four of Pentacles. This card's not only going to clarify on the Four of Pentacles, but the entire reading. Universe. You're holding tight for these responsibilities. There's something that you need. You know that this is where you're going to get your foot through the door. Well, you know, triumph, feeling peaceful, having the liberation from whatever debt or anything that you had. And maybe that's what it was too. You held back. You saved the money and you got yourself out of debt. And maybe others are seeing you as, wow, look what Virgo did. They were so responsible. They fulfilled their wish. They accomplished what they said they were going to accomplish. And I cannot believe that they did this. How did they do that? So it's almost like you're being acknowledged, even by the universe, for truly doing the things that you were supposed to do and doing your priorities. So there's a big honor over here, my friends, with this universe card, sticking close to this and bringing on a new destiny through responsibility. Wow. So the beginning of the month is a very responsible person. You are showing that you are. Okay, getting straight into the situations taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Oh yeah, because you're going strong over here with the Knight of Swords. It's like, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. Because of the universe over here, it's almost like you've learned the lesson from the past. Yeah, because you may have been cold shouldering someone or something. That's yourself. So I'm going to say you were isolating yourself away from whatever. We'll figure that out. And then you have the Death card, letting go of things that no longer serve you. So it almost feels like you're just going to continue with this responsibility. It feels like a lesson learned of how to be responsible in whatever area it was for you, whether it's money, love, really taking that action. Okay, going over here to the Hermit. Feel like you might even be cold shouldering someone or something. It could be a Capricorn. Are you cold shouldering a Capricorn? Telling them, no, you know what? I don't have time for you. I have responsibilities, priorities, and things to do. I do not have time for you. All you're doing is giving me Three of Swords. So it almost feels like maybe you're ignoring them because I feel like maybe they're a little needy. And you don't have time for that right now. You don't have time, yeah, to recognize them when you're trying to work hard. It feels like you guys are kind of on different pages. Feels like it doesn't have to be a Capricorn, of course, but now I have Capricorn twice. But it does feel like they're on their own page. They're not recognizing you for the hard work that you're doing. It just feels like they're needy and they need the attention. And this gives you Three of Swords because you don't have the opportunities to do whatever it is Capricorn wants to do over here. You're kind of working on your own thing. It could even be for the family when it feels like they're so needy. Yeah, they're toxic. Maybe they're spending too much money. They're doing things that are not necessary for what you're trying to take responsibility for. A good example of this, my friends, would be, I'm trying to get us out of debt and you're spending money while I'm getting out of debt. Okay. Do you really need all these items? Because I see this is all trash right now when we're trying to get out of, you know, debt. That's really the kind of thing that's going on. It's the best example I have. Yeah, because you're, yeah. Oh, look at that. It came out sideways. You're working hard for the family, but it doesn't feel like you're really working hard for the family when they're always doing toxic activity. It comes up sideways. So that's like a 2-in-1. You're trying to get your satisfaction, but it doesn't feel like satisfaction is 100% coming. And when it is coming, it's so slow. Yeah, because this person feels like they're disloyal towards whatever you're taking responsibility for. And this is changing that world because it feels like you're trying to step out of this destiny that you put yourself on. We'll just say this path. You're trying to step out of this path to build a new path, a more honorable path for your family and yourself. So yeah, but with the Knight of Swords over here, you're going strong and so strong. It's just like you just build stronger and stronger and stronger, Virgo, as you're going. And this is some swift action movement. Yeah, where it was so slow. Okay, so now you have Capricorn coming up again. So whatever earth sign is coming up as your person is earth. Wherever you are moving strong, they are going slow. Yeah, you're moving fast. They're going slow. That's 2 different pages. You know this, though. You're like, okay, so I'm going to do this. Why don't you try to do something? And they're like, okay, well, give me some time. But at this point, you know, usually the Knight of Coins is usually that, you know, slow and steady wins the race. But I'm sorry, friends, on this one, it's not. This is not showing me any slow and steady wins the race. That's a Taurus activity, and this is not a Taurus, you know what I mean? Like, this is not showing any kind of Taurus activity. This is showing fence setting. The energy that's involved in this card is not showing me slow and steady wins the race. I'm thinking and perceiving what I'm going to do. No, this is like I'm fence setting and I'll move when I want to. And you're over here going, get your shit together. I've got to get this done. You're not helping. You're fence sitting. Buttons moving, right? Yeah, because you're trying to find the peaceful and harmony within the whole situation, not just the whole situation. It's funny though, because you know, you're like, in the very beginning of the reading, we're like, and others see you as responsible. But is it just your friends, or do they actually see it too, and they don't? Are they too hard-headed to actually tell you, hey, you know what, Virgo, I think you're doing a great job? Or are they just sitting over here sitting saying, you know, well, I don't know what you're doing, and your friends are like, yeah, they're doing a great job. They know you're getting things done. They're just, you know, I'm sorry, you know, for the majority, I'm sorry. The only thing that they're mad about is that you're getting things done and they still can't buy their shoes. They wanted 2-in-1. And you're like, listen here, Veruca, I cannot buy you shoes when I'm trying to get out of debt, or I cannot do this, you know, if you're doing this, right? And she's like, I want a squirrel. And you're like, too bad. I want to get this credit card off. Okay. Yeah, because, yeah, you're trying to keep, because you don't see them helping the situation. If anything, if you don't rush past them while they're fence setting, is there going to be no victory? And you're like, I'm holding tight to this. Don't touch that. Don't touch it. And it could cause fighting, but it is definitely a challenge, and it's more like them challenging you and the goal you're after. And it's a challenge to get to this new path because they're holding back. Yeah, they're causing your own bad luck. They're causing the luck to not make the wheel change. So they're keeping you stuck. Five of Cups, but you're not allowing it to get into your energy. You're not thinking about that because you're on this very positive mode. With the Four of Pentacles right side up, it's showing I'm in responsibility mode. I know where I'm going. I'm honoring myself. I'm not letting you get into my head. I'm not letting you get into my emotions. So therefore, you know, isolating them over here is kind of like you're isolating the situation again. So it's kind of like back to that kind of isolation again without allowing them to bug you. So you're kind of not allowing them to do that. So you might be kind of cold shouldering them, kind of ignoring them. So if they ask for something, you're like, build a wall. Not listening to you. Yeah. But it does show that you guys do have love because you may have been together for a very long time. You might have children together. And so there is a lot of love going on over here. It's just that you are definitely, look at that, you are definitely not listening because you are in a logical mode right now, Virgo, and you are moving swiftly and you are taking so much action and self-sacrifice. Excuse me. Yeah, you are self-sacrificing a lot for this relationship and for your kids or whoever. So even though there's a lot of love here, it's just like you can talk and do whatever you want, but I'm not listening. So because I know what I'm doing. So it isn't really like there's no love there. It's just that you don't want to fight with them. So the biggest compromise you can do is kind of ghost them, kind of not listen to them, right? And it's not even really ghosting. It's kind of isolating yourself away within your mind, not listening. Just, I'm not listening. So over here with the Death card in the near future, it's like I got to let go of that and I can't allow that into my energy anymore because now you're trying your hardest to give me 10 of Swords. You're trying hard to break me. Why are they breaking? You're knowing this. You see this. You're clear about the actions that they're trying to take against it, and they're trying to make the relationship backslide, all because they want to try to manipulate the situation of getting what they want with the Two of Swords. And you're like, no, you're blinded to this. You're not seeing it. And, you know, the good thing is you still have the universe right side up, so we can only, yeah, you're still taking that risk. Yep. You're taking the mature steps. You have a lot of self-growth over here and a lot of growth and understanding that you have learned around, you know, along the way. And it does look like you are getting out of the debt or doing whatever it is that you were putting so much hard work into with the Two of Wands because you have the understanding and it is bringing in this new beginning. And that's because of that risk. And that's because of that self-sacrifice that you just jumped. You jumped. And maybe you jumped so hard that you took so much money, just an example, away from them to where they can't even afford new shoes now because, you know, you said, you know what, I'm leaving this much money in the bank and I'm taking this much money and now you don't even have enough, right? Because it all went to that one bill. Bam, straight up 100% leap of faith, self-sacrifice. So where they thought they had $200 left in the bank, you're like, nope, sorry. I took the extra $200. I left the $75 in there. You do not get shoes. And you know what? That helped you so much because you took the control. And that helped. Oh my God. Yeah, look at that. It caused drama though. Oh my gosh. And that's why yeah, it's going to cause some drama. They don't like that. But this is the perfect timing for you to understand what's going on. And this does bring the Ace of Coins. So bam, taking that self-sacrifice. You have now put yourself into a new position and you knew it. You knew it, right? Because you learned here in the present right now. So in the near future, you're like, oh, I got this. And I know exactly what I'm going to do so that, you know, and yeah, it's going to hurt. Oh, it's going to hurt. But you know what? In the end, you're going to see it all come back to you and it's going to give you 10 of coins. And geez, how much is that going to affect them? What does that make them feel? Well, you've learned something. They seen you do it with the Page of Swords. Oh yeah, they're going to be happy about it. Here comes Capricorn now. Now they think they're free, and now they think they can get their material stuff now. Because now they're coming in as the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is, oh, you opened up all the money. Look, I can see what you did. Oh, now you see what I did. And now she gets her new shoes. Or he gets his new suit, or whatever it is, right? Because now they see the Ace of Coins. Oh, but boy, were they upset about it. They felt that you left them out in the cold when you did it. But in the end, they feel like you did something amazing. Whoa, look what you did. You made us all balanced, and the truth is you did. And now they feel like they can have better opportunities. And now they're asking you, now can I have money to go get my shoes? And you're like, Ace of Cups, yes, you can. Now, it's going to take some time to do so. But boy, it's going to be conflicting over here with them trying to get their way. And this is going to set you on a new path and a new destiny. But boy, you have to get through all this stuff of being in control, keeping the control, keeping your feet planted on the ground as that earth sign you are, and saying no. And it's going to be a lot of firmness. Remember, you guys don't have to be dealing with a Capricorn. It could be anybody. Okay, I'm just saying. And actually, it's kind of funny because, you know, we have all this, like, feels very, like they really want something. So it does, that's why that Capricorn's really coming up, because they're very materialistic. So, you know, so yeah, they really want things. I mean, it literally could be a Pisces, Scorpio, it could be anybody. You know, people want things. But yeah, but this is the abundance. Yeah. And this is no need to worry, because, you know, in the end, it's all going to work out. And then they're going to be so happy. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. And then they're actually going to give you the satisfaction that you want. What? After all the hurts and all the pains and all the arguings and all the trying to compromise and doing all that, they're going to see what you did with the Page of Swords. And boy, are you going to get recognition. But yeah, they're going to feel out in the cold for a long time because you keep taking things away from them or telling them they can't have this and that. But yeah. Alrighty. Because see, the reason we know that too is because of the star. All of a sudden they get very starry-eyed about you because all of a sudden they start seeing the money coming back in. So then they see the balance within the relationship and they see the truth. Oh wow, look what Virgo did. Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.